Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Jeanette here. In today's video, I wanted to talk about dry shampoo. It was a pretty common question that I had from my clients in my chair when I was still working as a hairdresser before this whole pandemic happened. But since most of us are at home, I guess I can distract you guys with hair things so you guys won't be thinking about the negativity out in the world and be watching the news and freaking out at home. So come join me. What is dry shampoo? I have my trusty laptop here and Google says dry shampoo is a shampoo in powder form used without the addition of water. Fascinating. No, but really, what is dry shampoo? Dry shampoo is a hair product used mostly for absorbing the natural oils from your scalp to refresh your current hairstyle so you can preserve it for another day. Usually you can find them in either a powdered form or aerosol can. I've used both. My personal preference is probably the aerosol just because it's easier on the application. I've noticed with the powder, you're kind of just sprinkling it onto your roots and it can get real messy real quick, but just my 2 cents. Should you replace your normal shampoo with dry shampoo? No. Why? Because you still need to wash your hair when you do wash it. I don't want to say every day because you're not supposed to wash it every day. So maybe once every 2 days or 3 days or 4 days. Definitely don't wash your hair every day. You also don't want to replace dry shampoo as your main shampoo because dry shampoo does not actually clean your hair. Again, it basically just absorbs the excess stuff and refreshes your hair for another day. You also don't want to use dry shampoo too much just because you are going to be compromising the health of your hair. What ends up happening is you now have a combination of the dry shampoo that you used maybe 2 days in a row, and then you have your natural oils that it dried up and all the other grease and excess whatnot, whatever else you can think of that was on your hair. So it's important to still wash your hair regularly. Is dry shampoo bad for your hair? Not necessarily. If you use too much of it, yes, it can be over time, but it's not a bad product to use in your hair. It is definitely safe to use. Just don't go overboard because obviously too much of anything is not necessarily good. What kind of dry shampoos do I recommend? I've actually used so many dry shampoos on the market, from drugstore brands to professional brands, and quite honestly, not a lot has blown me away. Currently, right now, what I'm using is the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Dry Shampoo. This one claims that it actually cleans your hair, eliminates oil, sweat, and odor. I have used the Big Sexy. I really liked that one. That was probably one of the first professional brands that I've used. I really liked that one just because I found that it made my hair not greasy feeling. A lot of times when you do use dry shampoo, you'll notice that it leaves a weird white cast sometimes, or it makes your hair feel extra greasier, so it kind of is counterproductive and doesn't really make it look refreshed. If you're looking for a dry shampoo, unfortunately you just kind of have to do trial and error like most hair products and like makeup or skincare. But going back to the Big Sexy, I ended up not liking it just because it did do its job as a dry shampoo, so it did refresh my look for a few days, but it also stopped working. So I don't know if my bottles were defective. I had to exchange it twice and it was on different days, so I don't know. But basically what happens is when you use your dry shampoo, you want to shake it first. And when I picked up the bottle and I would shake it, it didn't sound right. It sounded like water in a water bottle. So of course when I went to go use it, nothing came out. So of course I went to exchange it, and then the second bottle, the same thing happened. I didn't end up using it. I used it for like maybe a week, and actually no, it was maybe 2 days, and I found that was really stupid. So I never picked up a bottle from that ever again. It did work. If you want to risk it, try it out. I did like it, but I didn't like it when it stopped working. I also really liked the Moroccan oil. You can use the dark or the light version because I know when you're blonde you get the light one, and it actually has like a purple toning feature to it, which is neat. They smell incredible. I love the smell of all Moroccan oil products. I don't necessarily like all their products. The dry shampoo, I did enjoy it when I did use it. For drugstore brands, I used Bautiste and it smelled good. They have so many different versions out there now. I found that over time, the use of it started making my hair feel more greasy versus actually refreshing it over time. It did at first, but maybe my scalp just got used to it. If you guys are not wanting to spend that much money, then I guess you guys can do that. I know as a hairdresser, I shouldn't be promoting drugstore stuff. I mean, we're in a weird time right now, and I'm just letting you guys know what I used throughout the years of me being on this earth, okay? So, no hate, okay? What kind of dry shampoos did I not like? If I were to list all of them, I think we would be here for a very long time. I'll try and break it down to maybe like 4 or 5. I'll tell you the professional ones and the drugstore ones that I've used. What have I used? We'll start with professional first. I've used Redken. Each time that they came out with something different, I've tried it. I just didn't like it. The smell, I just don't like their smells. But their stuff does work decently, but for the dry shampoo, it made my hair feel really gritty and heavy. So it made it greasy a lot quicker. So I didn't like that. Joico, did not like that one. They gave us a bottle when I went to a hair conference when I worked at a salon. I just didn't like anything about it. It had a strong perfumey scent. It just made my hair feel really gross. So I didn't like that at all. I ended up throwing out the bottle, so I just didn't want that on to anyone else. How much I did not like it. I've tried the AG one. They have different shades now from what I remember. I just didn't like it either. It was okay for smell. It was light. Didn't do what I wanted. I guess the big sexy one can go on the list just because I ended up not liking it. It stopped working. Now for drugstore brands, I've tried Garnier, I've tried Tresemme, I've tried Batiste, and basically only Batiste was probably like the only one that's kind of like I would try again maybe in the future. I did not like the Garnier and the Tresemme one. Like, it was just spraying hairspray on my hair. It just felt disgusting, so I would never, ever recommend drugstore brands because mostly it's water, wax, silicones, all these other additives that they add to it, so it's just not worth the waste of the money, in my opinion. To each their own if you do use it. I'm not hating on you. Alright, finally, so I'm pretty sure we all clicked on this video because we want a demo, right? A lot of people always ask me, how do you use dry shampoo? Dry shampoo is different, it's foreign, so people get scared when they don't know. Today I will do a demo with this living proof one that I've been showing throughout the video. So as always, read the directions on the bottle. I'm just going to read it out to you. It says, hold the canister about 6 to 10 inches away from dry hair. Section thoroughly and apply product in a sweeping motion to dirty, oily areas. Wait 30 seconds for the powder to activate and cleanse. Then remove by massaging and shaking at the roots with fingers or brush hair. Apply more if needed. Make sure to shake again. Style as desired. So I guess like this one you have to wait because it cleanses. For some of them, I noticed that you just can spray right away and then just kind of work it not pat, but work it into the scalp in this kind of motion. But enough talking. I'm probably not going to section out my hair. What ends up happening for my own head is I get really oily around the crown area. So I'm just going to be concentrating it on that, but you can honestly spray it wherever you need to. I usually take a section out like this. Just pull it up. I'm just gonna back up a little bit. So I just pull it up straight into the air. I know this looks really funny. Give it a shake and then spray it right here. Then I put it down, lift it up again, spray where I need to. And then you wait 30 seconds like the bottle says. Do people actually wait the whole 30 seconds, I wonder? I know I don't because I get really impatient, but it has like a, not a tingly feeling, but it feels like cool on the scalp. Now that 30 seconds is up, I just kind of massage it, and then wherever my fingertips feel like it's gritty or greasy feeling still, that's where I'm gonna pick up my next section. And you kind of see that it leaves a white cast. So don't worry, this part goes away. You just kind of have to wait for a bit, but look at my grays. So sexy. So this is what I would look like with gray hair, guys. Isn't that lovely? if I had a watch. This is what it looks like. Ignore my roots. I obviously need to get my hair done, but it's kind of like disappearing when I'm looking at the mirror behind where I'm filming. And then just give it a massage away. I also noticed too when I do this that it helps me get a lot of volume. So a lot of people always ask me, how do I get my hair so volumey? It's because I don't wash my hair for one. I know it's disgusting, but I also use a lot of dry shampoo before I actually wash my hair. And I guess my pillow also determines the fate of my hair. You see, it's all gone now. It's refreshed for another day. I hope you guys enjoyed that demo, and I hope that was informative, and now you know a little bit more about dry shampoo and when to use it, why not to use so much of it. If I missed anything, of course, always leave me a comment down below or shoot me a DM on my Instagram, and I will be happy to talk to people because we are all isolated right now, so why not just talk to each other and spread some love. Don't hate, spread love. All right, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Oh, you got the nerve, wearing that skirt up and grabbing your curves. If you ask